Hello, once again, timepieces and timekeepers. This is Time Prince Chronos. Are back in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door to get a few more item checks now that we actually have the ability to do this. Luckily for us, and the sake of my sanity, you don't actually need to do the flip panels. These will always be star pieces. So I don't actually need to worry about that. Otherwise, I might have gone actually insane. I did turn off flip panel star pieces. But we're going to be going back to Chapter 2. We cannot beat Chapter 2. I'm going to collect the star pieces as I grab them, because you can trade them for item checks, which will help. But the reason why we're going back to Chapter 2 is I need the red key. The red key is what you do to unlock the Puny Elder, which is how you get the last 10 Punies, and getting them allows you to actually finish the chapter. So I cannot finish Chapter 2, but I can get, I think, 4 more checks inside the tree, and 4 more checks inside the creepy steeple of Chapter 4. So, you know, I'll normally go back to a game if I can get at least 5 checks, and this gets us 8 checks. So I think that's a worthy sacrifice, so I'll see you back over in the Great Tree. Okay, we are back inside this room. Lucky for us, I can break this and go down here. With that, I can go get this Shine Sprite. Monomon! Now that is an item check! And if you get the password correctly, which, you know, I forgot until recently. I got it backwards. You can actually go back and get the check that is the Super Boots, as well as the one check that's below me. Wow, would you look at that? An item I could have had a little bit ago. An AP item, in fact. Mobile Vehicle Bay Fragment. I actually think that makes that, because I think you only need 2 pieces of that thing. I think that's actually Mobile Vehicle Bay Fragment for Subnautica, so that's excellent for our purposes. Absolutely amazing is what that is. An emblem. Okay. It is in this room that I have discovered a terrifying thing. The letter P is an item check. Anyone that's played this game can tell you why that's terrifying. Okay, we can actually get past this rock now that we have the Super Boots, and over here is a rock. Oh, it's weird. Okay, blue Tearstone Ring. Yeah, there's a Shine Sprite right here. Additional color palette. Not the worst thing ever. I deserved that. Oh yeah, inside the creepy steeple is an entire separate area with a bunch of checks. This was absolutely worth coming here. Titanite scale. Coin. Our piece. Strawberry. Oh, I did discover that the raspberries are just useless blank items. They don't do anything. Entire heart container. Now that's impressive. Use this opportunity, since the boos aren't here, to scour this place for stuff. Power bomb. Rusted gold coin. Simple gem. Fresh pasta! I'm sure Mario is happy about finding fresh pasta. AP item, which is treasure chart, 25. Nine lightning bolts for crossbows. I don't feel like fighting the Mega Boo is a good idea. The check for the golden leaf has been replaced by Secret Scroll number 2. Ooh, which is another Bros move. I believe that's the Hammer Bros skills for Superstar Saga. Okay. Grab this. Oops. And it is Triforce Shard 3. Good lord. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to shake them off with the hammer throw. We're going to do that twice. And that'll make the atomic boo show up, and we need to beat him. Of course, we're going to want BP, as always. And that was an item drop. That was a grub. That was just a grub. Okay, with that, there's actually like a few more items you can actually get from the sewers. So we're going to return pipe back to Rogueport again and go back to the sewers. Dazzle here can give us another item for 4 star pieces. Beanstone number 3. And an ember. Now we need 5 star pieces. We're going to check the shop one more time because I'm pretty sure there was one thing I could get here the last time I was in the shop. Emblem. There we go. And this Shine Sprite is Chuckle Bean. Because of course it's a Chuckle Bean. Alright. With that bean collected, we're going to be moving back over to Hollow Knight, as I'm pretty sure I have a few more areas that I can still get to. So, I'll see you over there. Okay. We have things we can go do. A few things still. Triforce Shard number 4. Oh, okay. Okay. Iron Dragon Slayer's Gauntlets. Don't need to do this then. You need to do this one and the other one for the boss fights. Shine Sprite. Geo and Glory of Being a Fool. Okay, so I can do those when I have nail upgrades. That will make it significantly easier. But none of those are required. They are just required for the very end because you need them. They're, like, required. I have lost a Steel Soul run to this thing. But we're not going to pay attention to her right now. We're going to go under here and actually get another item check, which is another piece of a heart. Okay, that's not bad. Funny thing is because I got the progressive hammer upgrade, that actually lets me access Chapter 7 in Paper Mario before I've even gone inside Hooktail's castle in Chapter 1. No. You're annoying. What did you have? One of the most powerful items in all of Zelda history. Okay. Completely worth the effort, then. Shark Tooth Necklace is actually kind of good early on. And it's only 42 Geo. Star piece, I will go for. Who bean? Who bean? Who dis? Who the bean? Who dis? The white Chocola fruit is an incredibly useful and mandatory progression item, so I know what I'm going to be doing right now. White Chocola fruit. I already had the purple Chocola fruit. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is almost unlocked. Heck, I have enough hints in that game where... Actually, hold on. Let me check something really quickly. Okay, yeah, I'm only missing the red Chocola fruit, and I have enough points. I'm gonna find out where the red Chocola fruit is, because if I can do that, I can unlock Superstar Saga and have a use for all the Chuckle Beans. Here we go. Hint. Red. How do you spell those? Red Chocola fruit. Red Chocola fruit is... It's in Thai. It's in Thai. Location, Golden Cog number 6 of RMTS, which is... Okay, that's a bit troubling, but it's an answer. So Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, red Chocola fruit is Rex Marks the Spot, which is World 3 in Thai, which would require me to find the ice boomerangs and enough progressive levels to actually unlock it. Not the greatest news, but now I know where that is. Now I know what it is and where it is. Because the issue with the Chocola fruit is it causes so many world-changing events. Ember. It causes so many different world-changing events that it's basically mandatory to get the Chocola event done. The world-changing event in question is the repair of Bean Town, which includes the cafe. And since each of the unique coffees you can make at the cafe counts as an item check, and I have so many beans, just getting all the Chocola fruit and repairing the town will be like 7 different checks all at once. And get this. An energy tank, okay. And just like that, back end, without needing dark. I skipped the dark path. Golden mushroom for the rose. Okay. And another item check. Ornyx's garb. Worthless, useless, but we will be going back to Dark Souls soon. Alpha armor. Nice. Pretty lucky. Next item, Ice Thunder Egg. Ring of the Evil Eye, worst version of what I already have, but you can stack them. It is Dragon Headstone. Ninja Time Money Wrench. But hey, it's another thing from the Ninja Timeline, something that we don't get too often, so I'm not really going to complain. Messenger's a hard one to play for Archipelago because it's so front-loaded in the checks that you need in order for it to work that it can be kind of punishing if you don't have them. Okay, so the reason we're back in the Messenger immediately, and this is actually a little bit in the future, is because I just want to point out that I kind of gloss over the money wrench that I just got. The money wrench is actually a massive item. When you buy everything, and I do mean everything, from the shop, when all of this has been purchased, it unlocks something called the money sink. And yes, the joke is right there. But the money sink allows you to buy little figurines of a lot of different enemies and bosses from the game. About 15 different purchasable items. I was not aware of this little figurine shop when I loaded in Messenger as an Archipelago game. So just know, the money wrench is actually a big deal, as it alone unlocks like 15 checks by itself. So from this point forward, whenever you see me skip over a check that is money, you can be upset with me, because that is actively going to hurt my ability to buy all those checks later on. Anyway, I'll let you get back to Hollow Knight now, so see you over there. All the way up to Hollowness ground. Instead of getting a pale ore, I'm gonna get something else. It's gonna be very useless, but would you look at that? It's not useless. I regret what I said. Okay, Dreamgate. Excellent. That's kind of really good. Now, truthfully, there's only a few rooms left in the entire game. Or at least... Ooh, Golden Cog. Blue Bean. Right? Arcane Egg, okay. Technically without Crystal Dash, but you need the wings. Crucifix of the Mad King. Golden Cog. Okay, after completing the Stompy Smashy puzzle, It's just a golden cog. Okay. Next is emblem. Estus shard. That ain't bad. This will be Titanite chunk. Firebombs. Nice. Gotta blow up Dreamroot. 10 coins. That's not really worth much anymore. An ion power cell? That would keep a Seamoth running forever. Just a fading soul. Right back here, we got Green Blossom. Horn's Helm. Easy peasy. Ricard's Rapier. Air Thunder Egg. Ice Thunder Egg. Odicus Round Shield. Strawberry. Alright. Time for one of the most terrifying moments in a Hollow Knight randomizer. The moment we find out what the Pale Mourner Flower quest gives us. It's a worthless check. Yes, I don't have to do Grey Mourner. Yay! Missile expansion. Nuts. Oh, nuts. Alrighty, I'll see you over in Dark Souls. Alrighty then. We are back in the realm of Dark Souls with so many things coming in. We need to go somewhere completely different first. Well, maybe not completely different. We need to go somewhere vaguely different first. There are like 4 items we can get now. Oh my god, you can survive it from right here. Things are coming out of the walls. Everything is coming out of the walls. Oh, I hate this little place. Okay, we're just going to ignore everything that spawns this time. We're going to grab this. Power jump. And we're just going to shoot that. And that's what we needed. Additional palette color. Oh, you're made of loot. Murky Hand Scythe. Ultra Mushroom. Dark Gem. Missile expansion. Bilby. And an emblem. Alright, there's officially 3 more checks in the entire game I can get. But I was so confident in one of them being good that I took a Dark Souls detour to go get it. I get a dagger thrown at me for some reason. Jerk. And I get to see what the Dark Knight's been replaced by. It's merely a flesh wound. Don't worry about it. Alright. Fabulous. Give me my check. It's a grub, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, time to go to the last check. I think it's time. I think I'm finally powerful enough that I defeat the great tree, the Yorm. Boss that needs a special room and a special mechanic, but I don't have either of those. So I'll have to make do with hitting him in the shins till he dies. This is why I didn't fight him earlier. He's not even hard. This is just the entire fight. This was literally a minute after the last clip, by the way. That's how little his health bar went down. You see, I have a power. It's called shooting him in the face before he gets to me. Once again, want to stress, his health bar goes down in such small amounts that this is an endurance test, not a challenge. Oh, the big damage. The big damage. Oh, the big damage. The floor still gives out, doesn't it? Yup. Hi, Orm. I know, you're on fire now. Welp, time to spend another 7 minutes getting back to that point, chipping his health bar down one hit at a time. You see, by this point, I had discovered the secret. You can target Yorm's head, and during certain animations, you can hit it, doing a massive stagger damage. Yorm, please go down. No, not yet. I'm not gonna get greedy. So I've lost good runs is getting greedy. Full stamina. Okay. It only took three tries. What was Yorm? I'm pretty sure the Miracle Badge is one of the single best badges in the entire game. We have 2 more checks down here. Check 1. Homeward Bone, because I did want to go home. The other one is a Shriving Stone. Incredible. Incredible. Aside from the Miracle Badge, that was worthless. From Paper Mario, then. Alrighty. Then, back in Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door, we have the Big Boy Hammer, which means we can do big boy things with the hammer. Now, with this, we can actually enter Chapter 7 and Chapter 6. Both early. Well, we can enter Chapter 7 the normal way, but we can enter Chapter 6 early. And Chapter 5. We can enter all of Chapter 5 without needing Bobbery's letter. That's all of Chapter 5's jungle. Okay, mainly because it's going to be the smallest. Let's head to Chapter 7. Alrighty, we are now in Chapter 7, but we can't actually beat Chapter 7. There's no way we're going to be able to beat Chapter 7, but we can at least come here and get quite a few checks. At least 10, and then we'll warp back. First check is a Titanite Shard. I'm going to need to be a little bit careful because everything here could kill me. Key of Symbiosis. Large Titanite Shard. Item. Oh no. Want this. Twinkling Titanite. Piece of heart. Alright, this takes us to the actual outpost. Skull Hammer. Okay, next item. Fire Thunder Egg. Space Food, which is the gift from staying there, is an AP item. The Goddess Tingle statue. Okay. Bit odd, but okay. Here's the big boy. A shop. Golden Cog, Ember, Geochest for the Mantis Lords, Ice Thunder Egg, Pale Shade Gloves, Divine Pillars of Light. Okay, we're gonna buy the purple ones. There's those. Large Titanite Shard. Wool Trousers. Excellent. One of these leads to Chapter 6, one of them leads to Chapter 5. Let's me get there early. Don't know where this takes me. Guessing 6. Yep. Alright, well, I'm at the end of chapter 6 already, guys. Thanks for watching. No. Of course I have to stay in that hotel to get the hotel thing, too. Okay. Oh, there it is. Moblin's letter. Clock ring. Dark timeline. Alley counter. Oh, no, here's your gold ring. Aggressive canvas width. I will laugh if Microsoft Paint is the first thing I finish. Or rather... Ah. Thought it seemed too shallow. Sunset armor. I don't just mean because a bunch of wealthy people live here. It just seemed like it was genuinely a deeper building. Ah, there it is. Golden cog. Alright, hi chapter 5. It's a me, Mario. Hi fuzzies. I did not miss you. Check. Spring roots from Deep Nest. And check. Rose Rock. Ingle Tuner. Now you're seeing what I meant when I said there was checks everywhere. Is this going to trigger the cutscene with the Fire Ghost Drake Blood Greatsword? No, it's the wedding ring. An emblem. A ring. Sprint Master. And the cookbook. Luckily, recipes are not turned on to be randomized, which was an option. Because, oh boy. Got Hero to see. Ice, Thunder, Egg. That's making me so happy to see all of Chapter 5 just continually just turn dark. So good. Go over here, and we're going to give the Waka a bump. I'm sorry, buddy. Flower Saver P. Actually, Flower Saver P is not the worst. What do you mean, 7 more of them? What do you mean 7 more of them? How do I hit Waka 7 more times? Hi, buddy. I'm so sorry. Dragon Head Great Shield. So it's the bigger version of the one I already had. An extra life to tie. Armor of the Sun. I am so sorry, buddy. Prisoner's Chain. I can full clear Hooktail. That's a chain spray. Ring of Favor +3. Spangle. I have no idea what a spangle is, and I'm a little afraid to ask at this point, but that's what I received. That's the Sunstone. Okay. Do-do. Ba-da-ba-dee-ba-doo-boo. Progressive Wave Beam. Additional color palette. Large Titanite Shard. Star Piece. Peachy Peach. No, no, no. Oh. Ultra Nuts. And we have AP item, which is another Whispering Root. An AP item, which is a Fire Thunder Egg. Post Astrium Deus. Hi, Bob Ray. Golden Cog. It's just the one on his back. One. Back here. Sorcerer trousers. Got them magic pants. Large Titanite Shard. Pale Ore. I finally found a Pale Ore. I can upgrade the nail and do more damage. Oh, that doesn't unblock any games that are blocked, but... What do you mean you can get 2 coconuts? 20 rings. Okay. I found out that you can get an extra coconut and my heart was promptly broken, but despite the fact that a Pale Ore makes Hollow Knight slightly easier, especially for getting Pantheon ending, it doesn't help unblock anything, which means I am stuck with the ultimate unstuck button. I'll show you what that is in a second. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. My ultimate unstuck plan is Microsoft Paint. So let's get artsy, and let's see if I can beat my current score of 59%. Because if I can hit 70, this game counts as being beaten. Wait, I have Color Picker. Color Picker. Color Picker is going to be the end of this challenge. Just like that, 58%. That is all I needed. 67%. 70%. 70%. Okay, I need it to be 80%, not 70, so I'm not quite there yet, but the things in which I have unlocked are insane. We are looking at Prawn Suit Fragment, a Golden Cog, Mark of Pride to Hollow Knight, Mask Shard, Treasure Chart, Orange Rupee, a Turtley Leaf to Paper Mario, Syrup, Bean Fruit, Trifold Map to Terraria, Jam and Jelly to Paper Mario, Star Piece, an Emblem, Follower Shield to Dark Souls, Post Dread Nautilus, Shine Sprite, Titanite Scale, and Post Devourer of Gods to Terraria. And I am certain that I can make it go even higher. 72%. Okay, this seems to be as much as I'm able to get with only a rectangle and a square tool, but we are sitting at 72.8% because I don't have to get to 70, I have to get to 80. But this is pretty good. Okay, I found it. Similarity mode. If something is dark or black, it has no similarity to the target image. If it is white, it has perfect similarity. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see now. I don't have the canvas width to finish the picture on that side. So the entire paintbrush, the entire paintbrush is just a mess. Okay. Well, if I were to do this, yeah. %77%, 77%, 77.499. Come on, just get a single molecule. Yes, 77.5% accuracy of the image. Alrighty then, let me just explain really quick the things that I unlocked in the past 7% of progress. Here is everything that I have unlocked just from getting it from 70 to 77.5. Milliwood Night Helm, a Grub, a Chucklebean, Syrup, Golden Bracelets to the Dark Souls, 10 Rings, an Ember, Courage Shell to Paper Timeline, a Strawberry, another Grub, Chucklebean, Bean, Kukris, an Emblem, a Golden Cog, Moaning Shield, Safety Slacks, the Jumpman Badge, Bean Fruit number 4, another Golden Cog, the Black Key to the Paper Airplane Chest, which I can go get now, the Shaman Stone to Hollow Knight, Progressive Sword to Wind Waker, which is Master Sword now, Bilby for Snow Worries, 2 honey syrups, 2 black fire bombs, the bounce bracelet, Sonic, which actually unlocks a few more checks now, I believe. Or maybe I need a fire ring too. Invincibility to Sonic, and treasure chart number 5. So that is so many things and so many more checks just from me getting this art piece almost there. The only thing hindering me right now, other than, you know, maybe, is the fact that I don't have enough width. I am 2.5% away from actually beating Paint as the first game that I beat, and that's kind of a crazy thing to picture. And we're in Celeste. Now, I'm not confident in having a bunch of mods ready to go. This is incredibly useful, though. I did not know you can actually track it like this, but sinking platforms, both types of clouds, seekers, red boosters, swap blocks, torches, battle and boosters, coins, dream blocks. Dash refills, keys, gems. Raspberries, they're dancing all around. The resort has given me confidence. I can do dash skips. Okay. Fading Soul. What it feels like playing this. Sometimes. They do function. Okay, so I do not... Right, because it's open world, there's no cutscenes. I don't actually need to worry about triggering the mirror cutscene. I have doomed myself. Some time shards, okay. Shop key. I found a strawberry. I forgot that I had the dream blocks. Emblem. Another one of my own strawberries. Treasure chart. Unbreakable heart. Nice. Right, next scale. Oh, coins! I can interact with these. More time shards. Platypus talisman. Bean fruit number 2. Raspberry. Thanks. Additional palette color. Well, I was actually able to beat Chapter 2. And get almost every strawberry. And I know where that is, I just couldn't get to it. Don't know where that is. I think I know where those are. Still, impressive to my own self. Coconut. Wait, the coconut! That's another item check from Chapter 5. Okay, looks like that's all that I was able to do. Which means there is one last thing I can check, and then we are going to be in Subnautica until I find something. I will not leave Subnautica until I find something. Alrighty then, back in Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. We got 3 or 4 more checks we can make. Now that we found Coconut and the shop key. So, I go back here. And we got an emblem, an Estus shard, an additional palette color, love to see it, and Teehee Espresso, which is the least exciting out of those. 300 time shards. Alright, give the coconut to Flavio. Alrighty, we got red bug pellet. We do need as many of these emblems as possible. We will not regret having the wedding ring. Wedding ring unlocks a second check later on. And we can actually take Flavio all the way up. Beanstar piece number 3. That is vitally important, actually. That is ludicrously important. An extra life. Good. Oh, before I've even beaten Chapter 5, you can go there, and that can spawn them, which will tell them, oh, we're missing our wedding ring, and then you can go get the wedding ring. Okay, so that's 2 more checks. Okay, yeah, here's the wedding ring. It's a rancid egg. That is not opening ring. Alright, the final item for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door right now is a refreshing herb for the bro timeline. But you know what? It was the herbs we made along the way, I guess, or something. Ugh. That could have been better. Alrighty, time to go diving. Okay, yes, I really am taking every possible chance not to go to, Subnautica, but I have a reason for being in here. So I'm sitting at thousands and thousands of time shards from all the ones I found, which means I can buy almost everything in here. Including Post Moon Lord, which is terrifying to think about. How much? Oh, post-grade Sandstark is expensive. Eyes of a Firekeeper are also massively useful. Alright, that's a massive chunk of them, though. I need the shell earrings for Paper Mario, and I need the strawberry, and I need post-grade Sandshark. Post-Moon Lord might do some things to me, though, that I'm a little worried about. But I wanted to do that before I got any more time shards. They're going to connect as Ninja Timeline, and I have enough hints for a point, or points for a hint, so hint, wingsuit. Ninja Timeline's wingsuit is the unusual survival strategies achievement in Terraria. So let's look at what that is. Okay, I'm still going to keep my word and go to Subnautica, but I'm going to go get that check right now while I'm thinking about it. I was worried about this. The Profaned Flames The dark sun. Dark and cold energy is materialized in space, robbing the grave. Stars falling from the heavens. And look at all this stuff. I can just buy anything that the thing is unlocked? Oh. That's nice. Oh. This ain't bad at all, actually. The fact that it's playing Calamity music, though, like, the hard bosses. I am very threatened. Okay, before something comes out of nowhere to kill me instantly, I need to make glass. And I need to make a bottle. I have bottles. I need a bottled water. And water. Because the achievement tied to getting the wingsuit, I could have had this whole time. Frankly, it's one of the easiest achievements in the game to get, and I forgot that it existed. Frankly, I'm like, I can only blame myself. I forgot this achievement existed. So in order to get unusual survival strategies, you need to be drowning in water and heal yourself with a bottle of water. And there's the wingsuit. That almost completely unlocks the messenger. Like, entirely. I'm still going to go to Subnautica, still going to keep my word there, but that was a massive check. It brings me immense anxiety, the fact that it's playing this. To clarify, this is the piano version of the Devourer of Gods fight music, which is the third hardest boss in the Calamity mod, and something that is so far past Moonlord. You can literally one-shot Moonlord with the weapons that are on par to fight Devourer of Gods with, so the fact that it's playing the piano version of this song as I'm just kind of milling around in gold armor is terrifying. I'll see you over in Subnautica now that it has played some of the most epic music I've heard in a long time. Alright. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Oh.
New blueprint acquired.
Things are just gonna start appearing in my inventory, aren't they?
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, it was the compass for Subnautica.
New blueprint acquired.
What? New blueprint acquired? Oh yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, it's 175 meters down, which means I could feasibly go down there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Found this wreck. Not sure if I can get in it currently, but I found it, so I'm gonna look around it real quick to see if I can find a door that is openable. I will take that though. Nah. Oh, there's an entrance. Ow. Guys. Oh wait, I can repair this. And an item check. Gold cog. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna be picky. Locations left. It says... Wait, it says the closest. It's 330 meters away. It's this. This is the closest one away. Lifebot 13, data box. And there's 124 locations left in the entire game to check. Okay, that makes it slightly better because it can tell me... It'll tell me, oh, you know, you should not be that way. You should stop sucking at breathing underwater. So I'm gonna get
The biomass in this area is
I think it's going to be a data pad and a, yeah, because it says PDA, and then if I go over here, it's data box. Yeah, there's definitely two. I see the data box right there. Alright, there's two checks at the same time. Beanlet, number 1, and the data pad.
integrating new PDA data.
Raspberry, okay. Okay, considering I now have, like, basically a check radar, that doesn't make it as bad to deal with, but I still need to figure out how to mark where my base is. Ah, there it is. Yay.
Integrating new PDA data.
Mushluck pants. Okay. I guess they will give me mushluck. Terminal. Thunder hand. Oh, now I have fire and thunder for Mario and Luigi. Huh? Oh, there's a life pod right there.
Integrating new
Ow.
PDA data.
Black iron great shield. Is there anything near here? Nope, it was just the data pad. Okay. Alright, alright. I have everything I'd need. Take a snack. Hello, snack. Alright, as much as I don't want to, I have to go to the Aurora now. Technically, I have other options, but not really. Like, sure, I do technically have other options, but there's going to be a ton of checks in here, in the Aurora. And I'll be able to repair it, because I have the repair tool. I just won't be able to get into places that need the laser cutter. Laser cutter, once again, being one of Subnautica's best items in the randomizer.
Aurora, do you read? Over?
No, everything's fine, Sunbeam.
He's up.
Oh, right there.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh, an emblem. Like the worst thing that could be. Really glad I didn't start going in that direction. Be behind the Aurora. I mean, lucky for me, I am above 100%, like I am at 100% health, so a Reaper cannot one-shot me. Just how the math works, it can't one-shot me. Oh no. I was like, why is the water getting a little murky? Oh no. 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 I don't hear you and you don't hear me. That's how it works. That's how it works. Alright, there's the Aurora. I was heading behind the Aurora. I am an idiot. Oh, yay, a bottle of water. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. I am not going to spontaneously die. Reapers cannot walk on land. These little so-and-sos can, though. Bad. Here's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
What was it?
Are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
What was that? Game, I know I'm connected to Archipelago. What was that? That was nothing. That was nothing item.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah? Nothing? Okay, so I had to do a quick restart of both the game and the server, but the PDA that was in that hallway, the PDA that was on this desk, And that data panel were, in order, Wind Waker's bombs, the Feeling Fine badge, and the freaking Grimchild for Hollow Knight. So I said I'd stay in Subnautica until we got a major progression item. The Grimchild does enable, I think, 2 more checks, but bombs in Wind Waker are a massive deal. But there are still a few more things that I can go get, I think, inside the Aurora. If I can land this jump. If not, then this may just be it, but... Why, Riley? Why can't you crouch? It's easy, you just bend your legs at the knee. Okay, so... I can't progress further without the gravity gun or the laser cutter. Meaning, those were the only things there that I could get from the Aurora, hilariously enough. I was so scared to come in here, and that's all I get. Which is kind of funny if you ask me. But I guess that means that I don't have too much more to worry about other than, you know, Reaper jumping out of the water and gulping me down the moment I jump down here. Whee! Alright. We're just going to pretend that Reapers don't exist, and we're just going to make our way directly back to my, my base and figure out what we're going to do from there. Everything is fine now. Everything. Nothing is gonna go wrong. There's no such thing as Leviathans. I am perfectly safe and perfectly fine. In fact, I'm not even underwater right now. I'm curious where my radar is, though. I'd prefer to have it. My rule was I would stay in this game until I found a major progression item. That is the bombs. To a lesser degree, Grimchild, but that was the bombs. So, that's all for Subnautica. That's all I'm going to do for Subnautica. I don't think my heart could take it much more. I'm going to take a break. And for that reason, that is all for this time. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next timeline.